Hey everybody, how we doing? So I know I'm new, and I don't have any kind of background or anybody following me or anything, but my name's Austin, and I decided to create a YouTube channel about fish tanks. It actually abbreviates out to Surrounded by Tanks. I kind of thought that would be a really cool name because I am. My whole house has almost every room has a fish tank. The only one that doesn't is my office room that I'm going to be turning into an office room. As of right now, it's a bedroom in my house, and I've decided that it's going to look better as an office, and I'll be able to have better lighting and all that stuff for my videos. So what I want to do on this first video that I make, actually there is a surprise in this video. It's surprising to me because I just got home for the night, and it'll be pretty nice for our first video with you guys. So what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to walk you around, I'm going to show you my tanks, and then we'll talk a little bit about why I did my tanks the way I did and what I plan to do with them later on. So alright guys, let's get to it. So I thought I'd start by showing you guys my biggest tank, and in my personal opinion, my favorite. It's my lake fish tank, which means I basically went out and caught the fish that I wanted and brought them home in an aerated bucket, put them in my fish tank, let them acclimate to the water, and then I started feeding them minnows. I'm gonna have to go get some worms, mealworms, night crawlers, something to feed the bluegill, but it's pretty basic. It's got a rock-like structure with some vegetation on it, some fake vegetation, and along with some fake plants. I plan to put live plants in it later, but I haven't really got around to it yet. It's got a little bit of gravel on the bottom, some basic filtration, and bubble wall, wave maker, so the fish can have a current like in real water. And yeah, I thought it was a pretty neat idea. You put all these fish you can go get at a lake for free into a tank, and it's not illegal. I've already looked it up. It never said anything about doing that, so I thought I would make it really cool by bringing lake fish home and putting them in a tank. So we're gonna see how it goes. It's actually going pretty well. The fish don't tend to fight very much yet. The bluegill have learned to school up, and the crappie and the walleye kind of hang out by themselves. But the minnows that are in there right now with them are a little bit large for the fish size that they are. So I'm hoping once my fish get a little bigger, they'll are hungry enough, whatever the case may be, they'll knock them off, and then they'll get fed. But right now everything's going well, and I hope that the fish all get along well enough to live together. And it's kind of weird for them because you take them from a huge lake where they have all this room to move up and down the lake, or if they end up in the river, they have all this room, and then you put them in a fish tank, they have walls, they can't go anywhere, they don't have an option to leave, or go find others to associate with. They just they hang out together, and they're in a little box now. So it's going to take a little bit for them to get acclimated. There's one bluegill in there that has been there for probably a little over a week, and he's doing quite well. But the crappie and the walleye were both put in this weekend, along with the 2 other bluegill. And right now everything's doing fine. We're going to see how it all plays out, and then we're going to go from there. But on to the next one, guys. And then you've got my basic tropical tank fish. They are a bunch of really cool little fish, the black mollies, the guppies, the grommies. And this guy right here is actually the coolest one in my tank. He is my eel, and I jumped right to it when I seen he was out because I wanted to show you guys. He's actually a burrower. Most eels are. They get up underneath the gravel and they kind of hide for a day or two. But he was out tonight, so I thought I'd show you real quick. And yeah, I've got a mixture of all those fish in there. It's just with basic filtration, couple bubble stones, thermometer, heater, stuff like that. Those are my black mollies. That's my grommy, little guppy there. I have 2 swordtails, a male and a female, and actually right now I think my female is pregnant. I'm waiting on her to have babies. It's going to be really cool. I've got a basic pleco, All the vegetation in this is fake except for the log. The log is actually a real piece of driftwood. That's my pregnant swordtail. I think she's gonna have babies pretty soon. And then my Dalmatian Molly has actually colored up quite well. He's got a bunch of blue on him, and I really like it. These guys right here are what I wanted to show you. They are, I think, baby guppies. There's 9 baby guppies, and then a black Molly baby who's quite older than the guppies. I literally just came home today and my guppies were there. So hope you guys enjoy that one. And this is my 20-gallon long that I use to hold all the food, aka minnows, for my lake fish tank. I hope I can get them to breed and then I'll have free food. So those are all my tanks, guys. The lake tank, the tropical tank, and the minnow tank. Basically my food holding tank. I put all of them together, and the tropical one was first, and I decided that I wasn't going to stop there. And then once I got all of them up and going, I decided I wanted to share them with all of you guys. I have actually 2 other tanks that have water in them and filters running, but one tank has feeder fish in it to kind of jumpstart the whole biological cycle, and then the other one is a beta tank that I don't have a beta in yet. But hopefully you guys can, you be right there along with me for this whole journey, and you'll see me put whatever I'm going to put into my 20, put in a beta into the beta tank, and then you'll see all my fish grow up with me. I'll keep you updated on the babies. I'll keep you updated on the lake tank to let you know if the walleyes are cooperating with all the other fish, and hopefully everything goes well with all 3 tanks now that I have set up and going. But this is kind of just an introduction video to my channel, just to kind of show you guys what I've got, what I plan to do. Altogether, I really just want you guys to all be there for me and with me on this journey that I'm going to take with the whole aquarium setup. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe, and there'll be more coming. Have a good one, guys.